starting lineup for the visiting Boston Celtics. At point guard, Marcus Smart. At power forward, Al Horford. At center, Robert Williams. At the other guard, Jaylen Brown. At the other forward, Jason Tatum. Big man, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At small forward, 6'6", number 11, Klay Thompson. At forward, 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry. Your Golden State Warriors head coach is Steve Kerr. Once again, your Golden State Warriors!
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer, Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Horford is out there with Tatum, and it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Golden State, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Thompson is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Green in at the 5, down low. You look at the Celtics. Well, they have seized home court. They orchestrated the upset in Game 1. No matter what happens tonight, Greg, they can rest on that.
I mean, it was a huge shift in this series, an accomplishment you would obviously be proud of, but hey, they still got a long way to go. If they get scorched in Game 2, all the momentum heads back the other direction, and as we've seen, home court can't always save you.
It can't, but momentum sometimes can't.
Here.
Cool, no good. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Celtics.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
Now here's Curry. Thompson from long range drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we talk about Smart as a leader.
This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt. This guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by Boston. Sinks the three-pointer.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
Smart against Curry. Back to Smart. Brown finds Smart. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. There's Brown with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got 5 now.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Outside Green. Now here's Poole. D right on him. Thompson outside. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Golden State.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big time shot.
Horford kicks to Tatum. There's the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Smart against Curry. Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
It's Williams, high post. Outside, Smart. Horford with the screen on Curry. The Warriors pull it in.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Green with the screen on Horford. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. Right back after this break.
Look who's coming out onto the court.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 2. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
On the court for the Celtics, Williams is out there with Tatum. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pritchard in at the point.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Amazing to think some questioned if Curry could lead on his own, isn't it, Doris? He has answered the critics quickly.
Oh, 162-point outburst showed how dominant he is. After missing almost all of 2020, some began to doubt Mr. Curry. I don't think anyone is going to make that mistake again.
Williams dishes to White. 13 feet away.
Well, that miss, to me, created because of Steph Curry's defense. This guy is doing enough to influence the shot.
Hayden with the ball. Williams picks him up. Yep, that one goes.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pritchard passes to Tice. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Curry. Lets it go from deep. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Curry looking around. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
So it's the Celtics now. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Tice with a screen on Curry. To the paint, poke loose. Tice inside. Looney on him. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Tice. Payton against White. Now here's Payton. Not a lot of room. Outside, Porter. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Porter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Well, shooters are necessary to win in this league, and Porter can provide that kind of floor spacing.
Here's Tatum. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Curry. From deep. And Tatum pulls it down. To the inside, Williams. And it's good, 2 points. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Well, the whole vibe is an unselfish nature with this team, and Jason Tatum being a part of that. Pretty pass.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome in, everybody. Game 2, and it's looking pretty good right now for Golden State.
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. This game is as much of a must-win as an elimination game. Kenny, does that alter the approach of this team in any way?
Oh, without question. You got to tighten the rotations, Ernie. You have to treat it like it is an elimination game. That's for sure.
If they don't treat like it's an elimination game, they've already lost, Kenny. No room for error on their part.
And no room for us left on this show. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the second half.
Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's Horford, and the layup's good off the glass. Horford's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Celtics.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Wiggins finds Curry. And here is Poole. Brown with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
2 minutes remaining.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Back to Brown for the lead. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Horford. Smart's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Thompson. 12 points for him.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
And he can't get the first one. And Doris, we've seen it. Jordan Poole growing as a player, but consistency needs to come to his game.
That's exactly right, because Poole has shown flashes of being a solid basketball player. He can handle it, he can shoot it. It's really about smoothing out his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bielitsa comes in for Draymond Green. And Kuminga's subbed in for Klay Thompson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Well, Daniel Tice has great understanding of how to play in pick and roll. That's their bread and butter.
Poole kicks to Curry. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Brown outside. There's the drive. Count that one. Brown's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for Boston.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Curry outside. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 8.
You have the consistency of Stephen Curry's jump shot is so fluid. Doesn't matter if it's rise and fire, catch and shoot. Either way, he's good.
Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Celtics as they end the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass would do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Celtics. Horford is out there with Rob Williams. Then it's White. Then there's Smart. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Smart passes to Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wiggins against Brown. Green with the block.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
Green with the screen on Smart. Back to Thompson. Shoots over White. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Thompson.
Klay Thompson, calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
Brown. He gets that one. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Tatum's checked in.
One shot.
A terrific and one on that one. Those are the kinds of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's now 7 points for Jason Tatum.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Good on the shot.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations with bodies around him. How about Jason Tatum maintaining his concentration?
Fans, the loudest section is free t-shirts. Is it you? Let me hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
Poole finds Curry. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Now here's Tatum. It's good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
With loudest section is getting free t-shirts tonight. Let's hear it.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Cal.
All right, thank you, David.
Team foul.
Here's Smart, and so they foul intentionally.
Draymond Green. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Boston, Marcus Smart. Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense,
Golden State
take
foul.
advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Marcus Smart. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Curry's shot is off. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Draymond Green. That's his second personal foul. Team score. Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Curry fires from way outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ideally, you're trying not to send Stephen Curry to the line, but this guy creates those situations with his instinct and his ability.
So the first of 3 is good, and that trims the lead to 6. He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 5.
I think there's so many things about Stephen Curry that captivate the imagination of fans. You look at his frame, he's every man, but there's also joy and infectious happiness about playing the game. This guy truly extraordinary.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Marcus. It is obvious you never mind sacrificing your body to make the big play. How do you lay it on the line physically?
Just really, influence my teammates. I lead by example. They see the energy I bring, and I just hope it rubs off on those guys.
It certainly did tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.